Recap: Tales of Herding Gods, Chapter 55549. Chapter: Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. The heavens themselves seemed aflame, a celestial scroll ignited with Fu Riluo at its center. Wherever the infernal blaze touched, the land turned to ash, and soon half the world lay in smoking ruin. As the conflagration reached the height of Chinmu's gaze, the sky cleared, revealing a world anew. The Devil Realm vanished, replaced by another plane that shimmered in his vision. Chinmu did not regard Fu Riluo's approach. Instead, his eyes swept the surroundings. Tall, ebony towers rose like a dense forest amid gray mist. Countless devils scurried like tireless ants, forging massive war machines aimed at the city. Others practiced martial forms, their movements precise and relentless. Only when his gaze fell upon the dim, fractured sun hanging in the east did he exhale in relief. Supreme Emperor Heaven still embraced him. The terrifying devil world Fu Riluo had revealed was but a fleeting illusion. He had no desire to linger in that desolation. The son of Supreme Emperor Heaven, God-forged yet gentle, could not banish the devil chi lingering in the air. The meager light that fell upon Chinmu's body was cold and unyielding. Senior Fu Riluo, surely you did not expend such effort merely to reveal the sorrows of your people? Chinmu's voice held solemnity. Your bitter history bears no weight on me. Yet your invasion of Supreme Emperor Heaven has thrust that suffering upon humans. This, at least, concerns me. Fu Riluo approached slowly, his voice deliberate. Little friend Qin, are you certain you are human? Chinmu's eyes flickered with unease. What do you mean? Speak plainly. You are a devil, one of Fu Riluo's faces declared, fixing him with an unblinking gaze. A devil of exceptional lineage, perhaps even surpassing my own. Chinmu's lips curled into incredulous laughter. He pointed at the devil, chuckling until his breath was spent. Fu Riluo remained silent, allowing the laughter to ebb before speaking. Has no one ever told you that you are a devil? Straightening, Chinmu exhaled and smiled. Long ago, a devil god sealed within Doom's suppression palace told me I was a devil, though he sought only to deceive me and seize my body. What is it that you seek, Senior Fu Riluo? Fu Riluo's neck twisted, the back of his head rotated left, and he said, I do not intend deception. While half of what devils speak is false, the other half remains true. That devil god sought your body, but his words were not all lies. In that instant, Chinmu's form dissolved into shadow, gliding over the earth. In a heartbeat, he traversed 100 miles, then emerged from the blackness with a sigh of relief. Fu Riluo's voice followed, calm yet weighty. You may doubt it, yet do you not feel your vital chi flowing unhindered when performing devil mudras? Chinmu's eyes widened. He realized he had shifted position. He was now to Fu Riluo's left, rather than behind. To master the divine arts of the devil so effortlessly, there is but one truth. You are a devil as well, Fu Riluo said, a faint smile on his lips. Chinmu surged skyward, invoking heaven-pilfering divine legs to pierce the firmament. Moments later, Fu Riluo appeared before him, his presence oppressive. Chinmu twisted and sprinted, only to find himself circling back, appearing on Fu Riluo's right. Pausing, he sank beneath the earth, resurfacing behind the devil. Yet you possess human essence, adept at mortal cultivation, Fu Riluo intoned. Half human, half devil, you command the divine arts of both. Your talent is rare, that is why I brought you here. Chinmu brushed dust from his robes, a wry sneer upon his lips. Respected king, your invitation is indeed unique. Acknowledging the change in title, Fu Riluo's face curved with a subtle smile, sensing Chinmu's deliberate strategy, a junior lowering himself before a senior, a human aligning with a devil. The devils are unlike men, graced by heaven upon vast lands. We hail from Yudu, Fu Riluo began, signaling him to follow. Damned souls birthed our ancestors, devil gods steeped in malice, giving rise to our kind. Yet the world spurned us. Earth Count cast us out. We survived in treacherous lands, yet our world fell into ruin. To preserve our race, we invaded Supreme Emperor Heaven. I sought you to forge coexistence between human and devil. From the moment I saw you, a seed of thought sprouted. His expression radiated earnestness. Aid me in uniting Supreme Emperor Heaven, and humans shall live under your rule, devils under mine. A realm of balance. Chinmu's eyes narrowed as he weighed the words. Respected king, half of a devil's speech is truth. Tell me, which half of your words are true? Fu Riluo's face darkened, and he asked sharply, What do you think? Chinmu smiled faintly. Your proposal is commendable. Let us proceed. Supreme Emperor Heaven shall be divided. I govern humans, you govern devils, and peace shall reign. Hand over all humans within your territory. Fu Riluo's stern visage cracked, revealing a second green, fanged face, a malevolent spectacle. Qinmu exhaled, understanding. Your true aim is not Supreme Emperor Heaven, but great ruins. This land is but your stepping stone. Aid me, and you sacrifice it for ascendancy. A cold snort issued from Fu Riluo, and with a malevolent gesture, he led Qinmu to the edge of a shattered cliff. Below sprawled a vast abyss, thronged with devils and humans constructing colossal altars, hundreds, each destined to summon devil gods. Qinmu's gaze hardened, voice hoarse. Impossible. Even with celestial aid, such power cannot be drawn. Would you dare wield such forces? Fu Riluo shook his head. I may invite gods and devils to the mortal bounds, yet not their full might. Cold sweat beaded on Qinmu's brow. Your devil world touches Supreme Emperor Heaven. There are no more devil gods to summon. 20,000 years of war have claimed them. Such altars are unnecessary. Fu Riluo's expression hardened. Continue to guess, and survival may be granted. Qinmu's heart leapt. Clarity struck. You intend to summon the ancestors of devils, the primordial devil gods born from Yudu's malice and grievance. Fu Riluo laughed, a sound rich with satisfaction. And what do you think of this strategy? Qinmu's gaze was steely. Even a dead end cannot justify such a summoning. Supreme Emperor Heaven's destruction is inevitable if you proceed. Thus it shall serve as a stepping stone, Fu Riluo said, the three faces speaking in unison. Yet I offer a better path. Your spirit energy mutual shift bridge, forge a few more for my people, and I spare your life. Qinmu's eyes narrowed. Dare you entrust your devils to my bridges? Fearful of sabotage? Fu Riluo's countenance darkened. Are you stubborn in refusal? Senior, Qinmu began, yet Fu Riluo's sleeve swept like a tempest, voice sharp. Cease the pretense. I honor your talent. Even heavenly teacher could not conceive the bridge, yet you achieved it. I spared you for your worth. Do you think I will not strike? When have my devils failed? Pressure mounted, and Qinmu staggered back, lungs constricted. With his final breath, he declared, I hail from Carefree Village. Fu Riluo paused mid-strike. Carefree Village? Proof? Gasping, Qinmu produced a jade pendant. Respected king, recognize this token? Fu Riluo's hand snatched the pendant, its jade surface glinting as it passed into his grasp. Qinmu's pulse raced, but he calmed himself. King Yama warned me, never lose the pendant or calamity would follow. Now I rely on it. Yet nothing came. Perhaps proximity was enough to safeguard him. Qinmu's eyes flickered as he stealthily retreated 2 paces, yet the world remained undisturbed. Another 2 steps and still nothing stirred. His heart tightened as the invisible weight of anticipation pressed upon him. This jade pendant indeed belongs to Carefree Village. Fu Riluo's eyes glinted as he examined it relentlessly, his expressions flickering between clarity and shadow, muttering like wind through dead leaves. No, something is amiss. How could a scion of Carefree Village be half human, half devil? This brat weaves lies like silk threads in the night. This boy is cunning, sharp as a serpent hidden in grass. His words carry deceit, another voice hissed, yet the third murmured, Yet this pendant, unmistakably Carefree Village's mark. Should we capture a disciple of their sect and trace this path, the celestial heavens themselves would shower us with rewards, granting a haven for our kind to dwell in peace. Celestial heavens? Fools, pigs shall soar before they prove trustworthy. The final voice sneered. Amidst the cacophony of the 3 contending souls, Qinmu edged back further, each step cautious, each heartbeat a drum of warning. Then, seizing a moment, he dashed, but the air before him thickened. There stood Fu Riluo, unmoving, an immovable mountain of power. The 3 faces quarreled, shadows of intent flickering across them, and despair clawed at Qinmu's chest. Here, space itself bent to the Devil King's will. The jade pendant bound him as tightly as chains of iron. Carefree Village, its civilization vast, its celestial heavens grand, yet a devil progeny? Suspicion gnaws at the mind, one of Fu Riluo's faces muttered. Indeed, suspicion! Let us slay this imp, now! The next voice roared. Wait, the pendant, a hidden seal lies within. Could it conceal the secrets of Carefree Village? The third whispered. Qinmu's gaze darted among them, 3 distinct souls, 3 minds vying to unravel the pendant's hidden truth. Bound by the immensity of Fu Riluo's presence, he could do naught but stand, the obedient scholar before the storm. Then came whispers, familiar and chilling, as if the spirits of Fengdu, once toyed upon by King Yama, had returned. They slithered through the shadows, weaving alluring, distorted words meant to ensnare the mind. Qinmu's hands swept futilely through the air. The voices were no flesh to grasp. Suddenly, the whispers pierced his mind, clamor so fierce it threatened to fracture his thoughts. He tilted his head, patting his ear, attempting to shake free the assault, yet they only rose, overlapping in cacophony. His knees weakened, arms drooped, and a haze of power swirled around him. The seal nearly bends to our will, one face laughed. A secret hides within, another muttered. Perhaps a marvel of carefree village shall reveal itself, the third mused. Then, from the periphery, a voice slashed through the din. Smash it! Fu Riluo's eyes turned, seeing the bowed figure of Qinmu swaying like a reed in the wind. Bewilderment tinged with a creeping unease danced across the Devil King's three visages. What did you say? He inquired, the chill of curiosity in his tone. A laugh, cold and sinister, rolled from Qinmu's lips. Smash it! Something wondrous awaits. Quick, smash it! A tremor ran through Fu Riluo's soul. Even he, the lord of infernal evil, felt a shiver of fear. Space behind Qinmu split with a sonorous hum. A colossal eye opened, radiating devil light in wings like a malevolent butterfly. The surrounding void quivered, cracks spiderwebbing the air, filled with the swirling glow of forbidden energy. Pitiful creatures, weak bloodlines. Qinmu's voice flowed like shadowy silk, emanating from all directions, present everywhere, yet anchored to a single form. The devil god within quivered, a surge of dread entwined with a thrilling curiosity. Could this jade pendant conceal such prodigious power? Another rift in space yawned, a second eye emerged, and above them both, a third, dormant but throbbing with contained fire, hinted at boundless might. Fu Riluo's head lifted slowly, awe and horror mingling as he beheld the spectacle, a majestic devil god ablaze with Yudu's infernal fire, looking down with disdain. This cannot be. A primordial devil spirit dwelling within him. Impossible. Fu Riluo rasped, throat dry. Destroy the jade pendant for me. Qinmu's voice cut through, black flames unfurling from his eyes like wings of malevolence. A storm of wind and debris tore around Fu Riluo, rocks flying like arrows from a celestial siege. An eye rested at the heart of Qinmu's brows, half shut, yet trembling with nascent power. Recognition dawned upon Fu Riluo. You were born in Yudu, he screamed. But the heavens offered no reprieve. Boom! A titanic fist smashed into him, throwing his body through mountains and altars alike, blood staining his mouth and eyes. Muscles surged, limbs stretching toward his devil spear, but the world darkened suddenly. He thrust the spear skyward. The force of collision bent its shaft, crimson painting his hands. Destroy that jade pendant! Another blow rained upon him, bones shuddering and cracking. Devil blood spilling as he slammed through altars. Flames of Qinmu's eyes shot forward, striking his chest, unraveling flesh and spirit alike. Despite his devilish resilience, he staggered beneath the relentless assault. Qinmu danced amid the ruin, strange postures weaving through air and rubble, closing in upon the faltering Devil King. Momentum waned. The last altar gripped Fu Riluo in final entrapment. Breath ragged, he lifted his head to see Qinmu, eyes dark with mischief, studying him. A fleeting smile cracked his lips. A secret, I shall tell you, he croaked. What secret? Qinmu tilted his head, voice ablade. I love hearing secrets before death. Speak swiftly. I shall. Fu Riluo raised a hand, smacking the youth's head. Return the jade pendant to you. Shock flared across Qinmu's face. Then the violent aura ebbed, eyes clearing as the brow eye shuddered. The primordial devil's visage behind him twisted and faded. The jade pendant fell, its curse silent but potent. Fu Riluo exhaled, faint smile lingering, and consciousness waned. Qinmu climbed, weary yet alert, surveying the devastation. The abyss whispered fear. The jade pendant, once freed, unleashed a curse formidable enough to rend even a true devil. A fleeting thought spurred him onward. Swiftly, he reclaimed the jade pendant, securing it, and departed, the power within now his to command.